woodland creatures. Blessings of the day to you. Fire Rabbit here, back at Vedder River, Site B. Heavily used, that's okay. There's actually, I can see a clear walking path that's coming into this section now, or starting to be a clear path. I mean, the pathway is just right over there, so building stuff here, you would see it anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's been a while. I wanted to do a low-level campout somewhere familiar so that it would be a success and not a fail. Wanted to come and see what this place was like anyways, because in the next week or so I'm going to do a camp out with my daughter, so trying to think of a good spot that I can bring her for our first camp out together. Yeah. Anyways, just kind of got here now, so it's been a long day. It's like 1:30 now. I've been pretty much traveling since 7:30, but I had to stop at the Bookman when I got here and pick up a couple books. And funny story, actually, sitting outside or walking to the Bookman, about to go inside, and a vehicle pulls over, and a lady jumps out and she hands me food and water, and she's like, I hope you're hungry, or if you're hungry, I hope you'll take this. And I just looked at her and I smiled and I was like, I'm not homeless. So to the lady who tried to help out a homeless person who in fact wasn't homeless, thank you for the gesture. It's nice that there's people out there doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, she at first didn't believe me, and then I had to explain to her that I have a whole bag full of food. Yeah, it was kind of, it was funny. It was kind of funny. So yeah, hi. I'm not homeless. Anyways, I'm just gonna relax for a minute and kind of get a gander of everything that's going on. Maybe we'll walk over in a minute or two and take a look at the river, see what the height of that's like. I still have a fire pit. It is all damaged, but I can deal with that. My bench still stands, so I can't complain. I remember when I was trying to make my lean-to, started it, clearly that didn't happen. Although I thought there was 2 trees right here. Anyways, cool. Let's hang around and see what happens today. Just cleared out the fire pit. It was a lot of muddy ash. But got a nice deep pit again. So yeah, next we go get some firewood. Got a whole bunch of stuff leaned up here, so I'll use that as well, but need to go snap off some of the smaller branches and cut down a few more dead trees. Yeah, I miss this place.
Bam. Off in the distance, just about to go get some firewood. And I hear the lowly cries of my father and Dan. Stop to say hi. I have guests.
No, I know. Hey.
Howdy ho.
Bear repellent. I want to make sure you're safe for the night, right?
Excellent.
Wow.
Although I think they would just pee over your pee.
Yeah.
But that's the boundary line.
Yeah, they probably rub themselves on it and go,
I
eh.
have no idea what's in this pee, buddy.
So I'm assuming I should just like re-edit the shot then.
Nice.
You know I'm gonna keep it though.
Fuck yeah.
Probably
Perfect.
will, yeah.
Nice.
Couple more of these, good to go.
Father came out to help.
Alright. I'm gonna show my father how to light a fire.
Funny fact, you know, fire was invented by a cold person. Just throwing facts out there as we go along.
Oh hey guys, I collected tinder by my work. We got a bunch of cattails, so I collected a bunch of fluff. So we're going to use some fluff, some char cloth, and some hemp rope to get our tinder going, to get the main fire going. But we're going to do a couple methods of fire lighting. We'll do the ferro rod, which I suck at, and then we'll do flint and steel. Would you like a wool blanket to sit on?
No, I'll deal with it.
Oh. That cup. Okay, so I'm sure that's more than enough. We got some char cloth, so we will. Which one will we do first? Do the ferro rod, because I believe
this stuff does a flash burn. So I will do one, and then you can do one. We'll take some of this jute twine and fluff it up a bit. Yeah, but this is a little bit coarser. This will give a flash burn. It will burn away like really fast. So if you don't have a secondary ignition to this, you'll just lose everything.
Good to know.
I'm gonna take a good ravel, cut it. Just kind of take the ends. Now, I mean, we all remember how well this worked for me at the, what video was that? Oh, the one where we went gold panning at Gold Creek. I didn't fluff up my twine good enough. We'll do this fire with the ferro rod. We won't take it to a full flame, we'll just take it to a tinder flame. And then we'll do the actual fire on our last one with the flint and steel. Just in case I'm not successful at this. Because I'm actually not. Although in my defense, that knife doesn't have a sharp edge. So you don't get as many sparks off this. Oh, it's almost like fur. Let's see. See how good that works. Here, just in case. Interesting.
So I got a picture. Yes.
I guess you gotta
try that again.
see, and so then you would add your smaller twigs would get added to that afterwards.
Are you throwing it on there, or what are you doing? Oh, you.
I'm just gonna put this one out, and then you can go ahead and do one. Just throw that into the fire.
Cool. Did you want me to do the flint and steel?
No, you're gonna do the ferro rod. Huh. Oh, you got a flame on the back. Oh.
And that's how we do it in BC.
Yeah. We have to use the lightest fluff possible.
Were you filming that?
No, not yet.
No.
That's why. Okay, yeah, so with this, you're basically just nicking the edge. The better nick means the more sparks that come off. And it does take a minute. And every once in a while you will get your knuckle. So I'm going to work on mine to show you. And then as I'm blowing mine, you can start yours. So the trick is you're just catching the spark with the char cloth and letting the spark rest on the char cloth. So I just hold it under. And it's as simple as it is. So now that I've got that going, I'm gonna fluff up my ball.
And this is how you do it and not get a spark.
Go on your sharpest. Go downward. Yeah, keep your everything downward. Oh, so take that. Yeah, there we go. Lighter.
I'm going back with the ferrule rod.
It's right here. Oh, no, it's over there.
I need your knife though.
Oh.
So much nicer to do it this way.
See, and it's so funny because I'm better at fires this way. Anytime, because you're starting to get a little hot.
Fire. So in my house, we'd be warm by now.
Interesting.
It's over.
Oh, he's got a successful flame. Me, I'm gonna pass out from losing my breath. Let's pan this smolder over to there. Oh, let's combine the two. I like the sound of that. Oh, come on.
It'll work. Just throw her down.
Oh. Oh. Fuck it, where's the ferro rod? Wow. There it is. So you could use a lighter, but to me this is more rewarding.
After you get it done, yes.
After I
it might
catch
take a
my
little
breath. And yeah, I pile it on, but because it's cedar, it burns up very quickly and then goes into the pit. That's when I'll use this stuff.
Artistic shot.
That's tiring.
Get that
Ooh.
cedar burn.
Look at you with your incense. See what I've
Keep
done.
the bears away.
See what I've done. More incense burners. We need more people burning incense. Time to go grab some water. I got some spare wood right there. Excellent. Grab some water. Okay, got water.
Got the shot though. It's exactly what I want it to look like.
Nice. Father was backing away.
Right into the tree.
Right into the tree. And let's resume our program. See ya, have a good one. Just walked Father to the soggy trail. He's off now. Yeah, walk back to camp and get the fire re-going because I took the water off. So re-boil some water, have some more coffee. See you back at camp. Just instant coffee today. Was gonna bring my French press, but forgot last minute. I washed it. And it's sitting on the rack to dry. Forgot to grab it. Oh well. I brought instant coffee as well, so instant coffee it is for the night. Anyways, gonna just kind of sit back, enjoy this. Rain is trickling down on me, but that's alright. Just gonna take a minute, enjoy this, and get the fire going again. Nom 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 nom. It's almost dinner time. Success. Didn't quite think this through. Oh, I know what to do. There. That part. There we go. That's good. Let's eat some grub. That's good. Nom nom nom. Coffee, pick up my steak. Just gonna have some coffee, pick up my steak, and for dessert, a protein bar, creamy peanut fudge, and read one of two of my books that I got from the bookstore in Chilliwack, the Bookman. I went there to get Robin Hood, and trying to find it, came across a book called Pioneers, Prairies, and something else. Anyways, it caught my eye, so I started reading it. The back of it, found out that it's a trilogy set, and it's, if you know the movie The Last of the Mohicans, that is a part of a book series. The very first book, it's a prequel, it's the last book of the series that was written, but it's the prequel to everything. It's called The Deer Slayer, which is this one. And then I believe it goes Deer Slayer, Last of the Mohicans, Pioneer, Prairies, and then something else. But anyways, Been looking for different things to read. Just finished this giant book called The Legend of Drizzt. It was a 3-book series. Never really read fantasy books before, so it was pretty cool. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've read Clan of the Cave Bear and Valley of the Horses. I've read, oh geez, too many. I've read too many books of different genres pertaining to survival, wilderness, primitive living, Neolithic living, bushcraft, spiritual stuff. But yeah, wanted something different, and I went there for Robin Hood and found this book. I'm going to read this one, kind of like a work on my back and forth to work. Tonight, I'm going to crack open this. I finished my side of the mountain a while ago, so I need a new camping book. So, Robin Hood it is. Alright guys, pretty much where I'm going to leave you for the night. Bid you farewell. I shall see y'all in the morning.
Morning. We made it. Heavy downpour last night. There, let me show you. So, this corner at 2 in the morning, I woke up to snap. And you know what's right there? All my stuff. All my stuff. But the good thing, my jacket was on top of everything. So my jacket is soaking wet. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, good times. Good morning, everyone. I had a good sleep, though. For a hammock. I had a hammock sleep. That's what I call it. I had a hammock sleep. But by 4 o'clock, 4:30. Oh. No, sorry, 5:30. I was like wide awake. I struggled to get back to sleep. It's 7 now, so at least I got 2 more hours in. Oh, just gonna kind of lay around, light up the propane tank, and have a quick coffee just from my hammock. I don't want to get out and deal with a fire. It's time to wake up. I'm gonna make up one more coffee and then start packing on up. Everything's wet. Wet, wet, wet. Cheers. Like my new cloak? Shane? Forest Walker. This is, I've been waiting months to show you this. Nothing fancy, but converted my wool blanket into a cloak back in like October. When I was staying out in Agassiz for a couple months. Yeah, just sewed up the back, made it into a hood, and then braided some more hemp rope to come along for a clasp, and used one of my fancy quartz crystals as I think they call it a brooch. Anyways, the clasp. Yeah, I like it. Been using it for months now. Been waiting to use it for a camp out. And now's my chance. So, yeah, so like I said, this snapped last night, and I had to come out at 2 in the morning and retie one. But when that snapped, of course, this whole corner went right onto my stuff. Just missed me, but went right onto my stuff. I had my jacket sitting over top of everything, so my jacket took the brunt of the water damage. I kept prodding it. I had the stick was propped up, but it developed 2 pockets overnight, obviously, which I didn't think of. So throughout the night I was using that stick to push over the water, but at some point between 12 and 2 it came down. It was coming down hard. It was coming down real hard. So yeah, obviously my hemp rope wasn't enough for it, which is interesting. I've never had that. I mean, I know it's not strength, but I've never had my rope snap on me before. And I like using hemp rope, so kind of makes me wonder if I got to start using the paracord, which you guys are all probably saying, well, duh. But I like the hemp rope. Why do I like the hemp rope? Because I can just cut this right there. Cut that from the tree. And I mean, I pick it all up anyways, but if I've forgotten any pieces, I don't have to feel bad because that's natural cordage. I won't feel bad if there's any remnants of hemp rope laying around my campsite. Yeah, everything else held up good though. Just a shitty incident. I'm lucky though that everything else stayed dry, including my 2 bucks. I was very surprised that my jacket caught the brunt of it. Anywho, like I said, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. Good morning. Alright guys, all packed up. That's it for me for this one. Thanks for coming along. Sunshine is starting to break through, of course, as I leave. Happens to me every time. But that's alright. We got out. We had a successful overnight. Had to come back to Chilliwack to do it. But we did it. We survived. That was a pretty good night. Not bad morning. Nose is running. Yeah. Anyways, let's get on out of here. Till the next one. Follow the rabbit trail.